Capricorn, what's going on, everybody? It's Ann from CancerMoonsTarot, and I'm coming at you with your November 2022 tarot reading. How are you? I hope y'all are well. And without further ado, we're going to go ahead and take a look here, and we'll see what we got going on for your month of November. So what information do we have showing up here, please, for the zodiac sign of Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus regarding November 2022? What do we have showing up here, please, for the zodiac sign of Capricorn? What do we got going on? Let's go ahead and have ourselves a look, and we're going to start out here first with your overall energy of the reading, and the overall energy starts with the King of Pentacles. So King of Pentacles coming into play here for you. Really lovely card here to see for many of you. King of Pentacles usually correlates to the energy of abundance, but it's also an energy of feeling incredibly grounded, feeling very peaceful as well. So I could say that coming into November, it seems like a very pleasant start. It seems like a very pleasant month overall, in a very peaceful kind of state. So you're in a space right now where things are peaceful and things are abundant. This could represent, though, too, just being in a great place of a surplus when it comes towards money. Money might feel great. Finances might be doing well, and there's not a worry in the world when it comes towards your financial situation. For some of you here, maybe you're getting a promotion at work. So that could be very good news for many of you that have been looking forward here to some sort of promotion coming into the month. But I feel like when it comes into the land of finances, not really much to worry about here. Many of you are feeling pretty comfortable for sure. Moving along, though, into your current situation here for the month, we have the High Priestess, we also have the Seven of Wands, and then lastly for you, Capricorn, we have the Four of Swords. So this energy of comfort, which seems to be a pretty common theme for you, I think it's all really coming down to your current situation as to why you're so comfortable. High Priestess card, it is a card that represents the zodiac sign of Pisces. You might be dealing with one, or you might have Piscean somewhere in your chart. Now, the High Priestess card usually tends to represent the ability to connect to your higher self, to your intuition, or to what your gut feeling is telling you. So I feel like for many of you, you've kind of been getting this calling, or you've been feeling called to, per se, to restrict yourself from certain people, certain energies, and certain situations. In the month of November, you're going to be called to pull back. And pulling back is going to feel much better than ever, is what I feel for many of you Capricorns. It's kind of like, I need to pull back from either a specific person or a certain situation in your life that maybe was potentially draining. You know, you could have been dealing with something that was draining the life out of you, that was draining all your energy out of you. You could have been dealing with something that was constantly affecting your vibration and making it go up and down and all around town. And this month, the reason why you're so chillaxed and you're so grounded is because you've made the conscious decision to remove yourself out of something. All right. So Seven of Wands here, putting up a fence, putting up a wall, really blocking something from being able to be involved in your life. And Four of Swords, once again, making that conscious effort to pull back. So you're being called here to pull back in November 2022. All right, let's see how you're dealing with your current situation. So how's Capricorn going to be dealing with it? We have the Hierophant. So you've made a commitment to make sure that you continue to be pulled back from a person, place, or thing. We have the Five of Wands, and we have here the World card. So it's interesting with the Five of Wands showing up here for you, because Five of Wands is a card that usually could represent frustration, could represent irritation, could also represent, there's a word on the tip of my tongue I'm trying to find. How do I say this? I guess we can go with frustration, but it's hard to resist. Thank you. That's what I feel here. A bit of resistance is what I'm picking up on here with the Five of Wands. So you are making a conscious effort to pull back from a person, place, or thing, but I think that there's a bit of resistance for sure, because it's hard to. Maybe you're pulling back from a loved one. Maybe you're pulling back from a romantic partner. You know, you might love the person, but maybe the person comes with lots of problems, and those problems constantly hinder you. They hold you back. They add a lot of stress in your life. And even if you love somebody, you can also still know that you could be better off without them. So whatever your situation is, whether it's pulling back from certain friends or a friend group, pulling back from a lover, pulling back from a kind of career that you might love and care about, but at the same time might be unhealthy for you, it's all about making the most positive health conscious decisions here this month. I feel like for many of you, you're becoming very aware of your health and making sure that you are making the best decisions you can. Now, when I say health, it's not necessarily physical. For some of you, you could be possibly incorporating better physical health moving into the month of November, but I feel like for many of you, you're making sure that you have a good mental state of being. So you want to really stay on top of your mental health this month is what it seems like for most of you. So yeah, it might be a little bit hard. It might be pretty hard to resist a person, place, or thing, whatever the situation might be, but you know that in the end, it's going to be the best thing for you. You know, taking a look here at the World card represents the ending of one cycle so that a new cycle could be born. You know, I might care about whatever I'm isolating from, but I know that isolating from it is what's going to do me the best. And I know that that's going to put me in alignment to get even better things in my life going forward. So you know a situation isn't meant for you anymore, and you're choosing to pull out of it. And you know that whatever awaits you is going to be something that's much more positive. So you're staying focused, you're staying committed, and you're making sure that you keep that promise to yourself. You know, it's kind of like, look, I promised myself that I wouldn't see this person anymore, or I promised myself that I would get out of this career situation, etc., because I know whatever is awaiting for me in my future is going to be something that's very positive and very good for me, okay? So I like this energy so far here for you. All right, Capricorn, let's move along into the reading. And let's have a look here and see at let's have a look and see what is potentially coming on in here for you regarding November 2022. So what is potentially coming in here for Capricorn? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus throughout November 2022. Having a look here at the first card out, we do have the Page of Cups. Hello, I like that energy for you. Moving along into the next card, we do have the Ace of Wands. And lastly for you, Capricorn, we do have the Five of Pentacles. So this is pretty interesting. It's going to be a moment where you find something new, but it's going to call for the total abandonment of your past. What I mean by this, Capricorn, is that in the month of November, you're already pulling back from something in your life. But pulling back is different than completely letting go. So you're going to be called here to do more than just pull back in the month of November. So this new beginning requires totally letting go. Let's say this is a new beginning in your career. You know, if you've been taking a break from whatever your career is and you get a new career opportunity and a new offer, this new offer is going to require you to have to go all in or nothing. It's going to be one of those offers that require 100% of your attention and your time and your devotion. And, you know, whatever you pulled back from, you're going to have to let go of that essentially, instead of keeping that option kind of open, kind of not. So I feel like if this is about career, it's going to be one of those things that it's all in or nothing, especially for those of you dealing with love romance situations. If somebody new comes along, you know, you're going to either have to 100% invest into them or don't invest into them at all if you're not necessarily over whoever you dealt with in your past. So I think that, you know, as time goes on, you're going to see a new opportunity present itself to you here in the month of November. And I think it's going to be an opportunity that's very abundant. Going back to the King of Pentacles for just a moment here. King of Pentacles was the overall energy of the reading for you. King of Pentacles was talking about how you're going to be relaxed here this month. You're going to be in a space where you feel better without something. You're going to feel much more grounded. And I also think that with the King of Pentacles being a very abundant card, you know, whatever is meant to come next is starting to manifest here for you. So that new beginning that was on the horizon is going to start to trickle down and manifest into this month. All right. So for those of you that are really ready for a new beginning, it's the time to say, all right, I'm ready for it and I'm ready to commit and go all in. Okay. So that's what I see here so far for many of you. But with the Five of Pentacles, once again, it's going to require you to have to totally let go here of your past. And I feel that for those of you that do end up doing that, you're going to feel very abundant and very excited for the new future that awaits you. I don't really feel like it's going to be one of those decisions you end up regretting, okay? All right, Capricorn, let's go ahead and move along further into the reading. Let's go ahead and have a look here and see what is going on that you might not be aware about, that you should be aware about in November 2022. So is there anything happening here for Capricorn that they're not currently aware about, that they should be aware about throughout November 2022? Let's go ahead and have ourselves a look. First card out, we do have the Temperance. Moving along here into the next card for you, we have the Eight of Cups. And then lastly for you, Capricorn, we do have here the Four of Wands. Yeah, I think that what the universe is trying to say here for many of you is you're not really aware at this time about what you're actually walking towards. It's like you may be optimistic about your future, but it's like, Capricorn, you literally have no idea how good your future is about to get. Like, I feel like that's what it really comes down to. It's like, you might be optimistic about your future right now. You might be excited for what's to come as you're leaving something behind, but you just don't know how good it's really about to get here for you. So I feel that being very strong, I see that being very strong here for sure. And I think that this is the universe's way of saying you're kind of in for a surprise. All right. So whatever's coming in here next for your path, whether you're jumping into a new romantic connection or jumping into a new career space or, going after a different dream that's not the same dream you're leaving behind. It's like, I don't think you're going to expect this cool new beginning that ends up manifesting for you. All right. Now, I do wish I could be more detailed for sure. But for every Capricorn, it's going to be incredibly different because every Capricorn situation is going to be different, even if you're going through similar things. All right, Capricorn. Let's go ahead and move forward now. We're going to have a look here and see what you can expect throughout the rest of your November 2022. So let's go ahead and take a look here at that. What can my Capricorns here expect, please? Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, throughout the rest here of their November 2022. Having a look at the first card, we do have the Two of Cups. Nice. Taking a look here at the next one for you. We have the Nine of Cups. Looking at the next one, we have here the Six of Swords. And lastly here for you, we have the Nine of Swords, followed up here with the Ten of Cups. Okay, Capricorn, Two of Cups here, and then the Nine of Cups. This right off the bat is a fantastic lineup here to see for you. So taking a look at what you can expect going forward, Two of Cups here to the Nine of Cups. Nine of Cups is a card of self-fulfillment. It means you're going to be content, you're going to be happy. Two of Cups, it's a card of close connection, really being connected to what you're doing and really being invested in it. So if this is new love on the horizon for you, Capricorn, it's going to be a relationship you really enjoy with a person that you can feel deeply connected to. If it's new career, it's going to be a career that you really feel is the right move for you. It's going to be something that you feel incredibly comfortable with, incredibly happy with, something that you feel passionate about, and something that you want to be a part of your future. Speaking of your future, Six of Swords, whatever the situation is, it's going to be something you want to continue to carry forward into your future because of how connected you feel to it. So this new beginning is going to be one of those things where it's like, oh yeah, I can see this being long-term in my life. I can see myself having long-term investment in my life and whatever this is. And I'm just genuinely really happy and content at this time. Now, we do have the Nine of Swords showing up over here. Now, Nine of Swords is an energy that could represent fear. It could represent stress. But when you see the card next to it being the Ten of Cups, you got nothing to worry about. The Nine of Swords is kind of giving me like a bit of the jitters, right? The fear of the unknown. I think that when we see good things happening, sometimes we can get scared and wonder if it's too good to be true. So try not to be involved in that energy. I often tell people when people get worried about something being too good to be true, they get in a space where they actually don't even allow themselves to enjoy what's right in front of them because they're just fearing that it's going to come to an end or that it's not true. At the end of the day, anytime we have good things that are right in front of us, we should take the advantage and opportunity to enjoy them rather than to worry about if they'll end one day or if it's real or not. If it feels real to you and if you're experiencing it, let yourself enjoy it. So try not to get trapped in the rabbit hole of wondering if something is too good to be true, because if it's happening for you, Capricorn, if it feels good, it's true and it's happening right in front of you. Enjoy it and live your best dang life, okay? So really what you can expect here moving throughout the rest of November is to kind of keep on connecting here with whatever your new beginning is. And it feels to me like you're going to be very content and happy with it. And it's something that you're going to see for the long term. It's like I can actually see myself invested in whatever this is moving into the long term. So that's really great freaking news. So this is great. I mean, we started out this reading here with the current situation, High Priestess, Seven of Wands, Four of Swords. You were kind of getting intuitively called to pull back from something in your life. You were picking up on this intuitive message of like, well, something just doesn't seem right for me anymore. Whether it was your relationship, your job, certain people you hung around, whether it was, your dream, something just didn't feel right for you anymore. And you were feeling called to something else. You didn't know what it was, but you were very optimistic about your future. And like I said, it's going to come to a shock to you, whatever this new beginning is, because the universe was saying what you're not aware about is how great it's actually going to be here for you. So it's pretty much like you have no idea, Capricorn, how great things are about to get and how amazing this new beginning is about to be. You were optimistic about it for sure, but once you start to experience it, it's going to be so fantastic for you in your life, and you're going to be very ecstatic and happy and pleased with the results that you have. And with the Ten of Cups showing up as well, let me go back to the other camera here real quick. With the Ten of Cups showing up as well, that is like the most emotionally fulfilling type of situation you can have in life. So where things will be going for you is they're going to be going in a good direction. I got a good feeling about this new beginning for you, okay? All right, Capricorn. And once again, just going back to the overall energy being the King of Pentacles. King of Pentacles, is a card that represents, I am freaking grounded. I am relaxed. I am content. I'm abundant. Everything feels good. You know, I think this is going to be a month where you're being taken care of and you're really starting to see your life expand into a very positive direction. Okay? All right, Capricorn, let's go ahead and have a look here at the overall outcome for you now. What is going to be the overall outcome here, please, for the zodiac sign of Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus throughout November 2022? What is going to be the overall outcome here, please, for the zodiac sign of Capricorn? Let's take a look. And what do we have? We have here the Six of Wands. I love that for you, man. Six of Wands is a great card here to see because Six of Wands is the card that represents and screams success. So Capricorn, going to be quite the successful month here for you. But it also is a card too that represents that you're moving in a great direction. It's kind of similar to the Six of Swords, but the Six of Wands is more of a card that represents you're on a successful path. So you're going to be seeing more and more success as time continues to pass forward and as time continues to pass on, I guess, if that's how it needs to be worded. So Six of Wands showing up here, it's also going to be a transformative time because Six of Wands can very well likely represent transformation. So you're going to see lots of things in your life change, but they're going to be changing in a very positive format. So you're going to be seeing positive changes, continuing to unfold and manifest for you regarding your life. Okay, so whether this is about your career changing, your career is going to continue to change positively for you. Same thing with your love life, if this is about your love life, so on and so forth. So Capricorn, I definitely see really good stuff happening here for you. You know, now November 2022 is just the beginning. As I previously mentioned, this is the beginning where your new beginning is unfolding and manifesting. So this is going to be something that has longevity to it. You know, if it's new relationship, new boo, new job, whatever, this is the beginning, but it's about to keep on getting better from here. So expect longevity, expect this situation to keep on, growing in a positive direction, and we'll see where this goes, okay? All right, Capricorn, I like this reading for you a lot. I really think it was a good one, and I appreciate you all so much tuning in. Now, of course, this will not resonate to every Capricorn out there, so if it is not currently your story, no worries there. If it's not your message, guys, don't worry about it. Never apply a reading to yourself if it doesn't make any sense or if it just genuinely doesn't apply at all. But if it does resonate to you, let me know down in the comments down below. I'd be happy to hear from the Capricorns, that really resonated with this message, and wishing nothing but the best for you and the best for every person who's watching today's video. But Capricorn, I love you. If you're new here, do consider subscribing. And with that being said, much love to you and have yourselves a fantastic rest of the month. And I will see everybody later. Much love, Cappy, and have yourselves a good one. Peace.